me, sturdy on me. Pop a nigga top, leave it sitting on the scene.
Gotta make up your mind when you callin' on me.
Why would you be out here wasting my time?
Make up your mind when you callin' on me.
I can get you what you want, you still gon' be mine.
Callin' on me. Make up your mind when you callin' on me.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Hope y'all's day going good, man. You know, I had to get a little lit in the beginning, you know, get myself in my little mode and shit, man. But it's time to wind it down a little bit, man. I still got my weed and shit, you know, but we got a 11-minute and 35-second video. Drake Bell just canceled Nickelodeon. Now, I don't know if you guys have been, you know, keeping an eye around social media, seeing everything, but about the Nickelodeon allegations and everything like that, just with Dan Schneider touching all the young actors and everything like that. You know, they got a whole documentary series. I think it's like 4 or 5 episodes or something like that, just of different people telling they sides of the story and family members, and it's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. But we about to get into this motherfucker, man. This is just about as my first raw take, you know, with this as y'all, other than me, you know, reading it. So no more further delays, man. Let's get into this video, man. Let's get it.
Drake Bell, known for his role as a child star, is now speaking up about something serious for the first time: the SA he faced when he was just 15 years old. He's bravely sharing his story on an upcoming TV series called Quiet on Set: The Dark Side of Kids TV, which is scheduled to air on March 17th and 18th. In the documentary, Drake Bell reveals that he was abused by Brian Peck, who worked as a dialogue coach on Nickelodeon's shows like All That and The Amanda Show. Bell was part of The Amanda Show cast from 1999 to 2002, and later starred in his own Nickelodeon series, Drake and Josh, which began in 2004. Peck faced serious legal trouble when he was arrested in August 2003 on 11 charges linked to accusations of SA involving an unnamed child. In May 2004, Peck pleaded no contest to engaging in a lewd act with a 14 or 15-year-old and to oral copulation with a minor under 16. As a result, he was sentenced to 16 months in prison, required to register as an offender in October 2004. For
16 months in jail? That's it? That is it, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? It's okay to do that shit, and you're only getting that much time? Wow.
For more than 20 years, Drake Bell kept his identity hidden as the minor involved in that case. Quiet on Set, created by Maxine Productions and Sony Pictures Television, with support from Business Insider, dives into the harmful aspects of famous children's TV programs developed by Dan Schneider during the 90s and early 2000s. Directed by Mary Robertson and Emma Schwartz, this documentary series sheds light on the behind-the-scenes issues that play with these iconic shows. In 2022, Business Insider BI published an investigation into Dan Schneider's realm of children's TV. BI spoke with former child actors and crew members who had worked on shows like The Amanda Show, Zoe 101, and Victorious, revealing that Schneider created an uncomfortable and peculiar atmosphere on set. Back in 2000, a writer on The Amanda Show filed a complaint alleging gender discrimination and a hostile work environment, citing Schneider's persistent requests for massages, according to sources familiar with the matter. The case was reportedly settled out of court for an undisclosed sum. Others interviewed by BI recounted instances where Schneider scripted scenes with intimate undertones and pushed for young female stars to wear revealing clothing. In 2018, Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon went separate ways. Despite this, Russell Hicks, Nickelodeon's former content and production president, defended both Schneider and himself, stating to Business Insider in 2022 that all of Schneider's work was carefully scrutinized and approved. Quiet on Set showcases exclusive interviews with former child stars and crew members from Schneider's shows. Many of these individuals are speaking out publicly for the first time, providing unique insights into their experiences. While Drake Bell's case centers on Brian Peck, he isn't the only problematic figure among Nickelodeon's cast and crew. Dan Schneider, as mentioned earlier, also faced numerous complaints over the years. Even fans of the shows he oversaw couldn't ignore the warning signs, with concerns raised about certain scenes and scripts. Dan Schneider holds a significant place in Nickelodeon's history. Now, his era and the allegations of abuse, Sexism, racism, and inappropriate behavior with underage cast and crew are being explored in a docuseries. The downfall of Schneider's once beloved Nickelodeon empire will be the main focus of a new 4-part investigation discovery docuseries titled Quiet on Set: The Dark Side of Kids TV. Schneider found great success on children's TV with the 90s sketch series The Amanda Show, featuring the beloved tween star Amanda Bynes. His success continued into the 2000s with hit shows like Zoe 101, iCarly, and Victorious, which catapulted then-unknown actors like Bynes and Ariana Grande to fame. However, the shine of these sitcoms has been dimmed by numerous allegations of a hostile work environment created by Schneider. These allegations have tarnished the legacy of shows that once defined a generation. The alleged toxicity on set was the focus of an investigation published by BI's Kate Taylor in August 2022, serving as the foundation for the docuseries Quiet on Set, in response to Business Insider's story and the news of the upcoming documentary.
It's crazy, bro. Just imagine, bro. Growing up, I wanted to try to be like everybody, bro. Growing up as a kid, probably wanted to be on TV, bro. I signed up for Nickelodeon to try to go and be on a show a long time ago when I was a kid, to audition. Not saying I would have got it though, because I might not be that good of an actor realistically, because I'm a real nigga. I keep it real. But just imagine, bro, that could easily been one of us. That's crazy, bro.
Representative for Dan Schneider stated, Dan cared about the kids on his shows even when sometimes their own families unfortunately did not. He understood what they were going through, and he was their biggest champion. The fact is, many of the kids on these shows are put in the untenable position of
bitch ass nigga. They're champion. No, nigga. You failed these kids, you fucking pussy. You failed them. You failed them. You ruined them mentally. A fucking champion, you a fucking rapist, and you a fucking pedophile, and you a weirdo.
Of becoming the breadwinner for their family, and the pressure that comes along with that. Add on top of that the difficulties of growing up and having to do so under the spotlight while working a demanding job, all as a child. That is why there are many levels of standards, executives, lawyers, teachers, and parents everywhere, all the time, on every set, every day. However, it is still a hard place to be a kid, and nobody knew that better than Dan. Business Insider's expose comes off the heels of Jeanette McCurdy, known for her role as Sam Puckett on iCarly and its spin-off Sam and Cat, opening up about her uncomfortable experiences at Nickelodeon in her best-selling memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died. In her book, McCurdy described a powerful figure, only identified as the creator, who exhibited controlling behavior and subjected her to emotional abuse. McCurdy revealed that this individual pressured her to consume alcohol while underage, yelled at her during a kissing scene with a co-star, and explicitly requested bikinis to be included in wardrobe fittings. In addition to Taylor's investigation, which included interviews with actors, writers, and crew members who collaborated with Schneider on his TV productions, further allegations and revelations surfaced. Alexa Nicholas, who left Zoe 101 after 2 seasons portraying Nicole Bristow, described the on-set environment to Business Insider as traumatizing. Meanwhile, a veteran writer characterized it as a maddening, disgusting, controlling little bubble. Victorious star Daniela Monet voiced concerns to BI about certain character outfits being not age-appropriate, and expressed dissatisfaction with the show's overly intimate elements. The report also highlighted Schneider's request for massages from adult female colleagues and detailed a gender discrimination and hostile workplace claim filed in 2000. The revelation that Drake Bell was subjected to mistreatment in his early years as a child actor is deeply saddening. This information casts a shadow over Bell's past, especially when considering the controversies he has faced. Drake Bell, known for his role in the beloved Nickelodeon series Drake and Josh, received a sentence in Cleveland on Monday to 2 years of probation for child endangerment charges. These charges stemmed from an incident involving a young girl who met him online and later accused him of misconduct after attending his concert at the age of 15. 3 years prior, Jared Drake Bell, then 35 and residing in West Hollywood, California, admitted guilt through a Zoom call to charges of attempted child endangerment, a felony, and disseminating material harmful to juveniles, a misdemeanor. Cuyahoga County Judge Timothy McCormick permitted Drake Bell to complete his 2 years of probation and 200 hours of community service in California. Speaking via Zoom before his sentencing, Bell addressed the court stating, "I accept this plea because my conduct was wrong. I'm sorry the victim was harmed. It was not my intention." Bell's attorney, Friedman, noted in court that Bell faces a unique burden due to his celebrity status, stating, "There is already a greater penalty paid by Mr. Bell that others would not face because of his position." The charge of attempted endangering children stems from Bell's actions at a concert, where he violated his duty of care and put the victim at risk, explained Tyler Sinclair, a spokesperson for the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office. Following his acceptance of a plea deal, Bell was sentenced in July 2021 to 2 years of probation and 200 hours of community service. In a 2021 Instagram video discussing his conviction, Bell labeled the allegations against him as entirely false and wrong, stating he agreed to the plea deal for a swift resolution. While acknowledging his behavior was improper, he contended he was unaware of the girl's age, asserting that their interactions were solely through text messages and there was no physical contact. Only a year prior to this case, in 2020, Drake Bell found himself entangled in another controversy. Bell had to make a statement denying allegations of verbal and physical abuse made by his ex-girlfriend, Melissa Lingafelt, in a series of TikToks on a Wednesday night. In a statement to Variety made through a representative, Bell said he was pursuing legal action. "I never abused my ex-girlfriend or did so many of the other things Melissa falsely claimed on her TikTok video." The statement reads, "As our relationship ended more than a decade ago, we, unfortunately, both called each other terrible names, as often happens when couples are breaking up. But that is it." In her initial video, Lingafelt reflected on her past relationship with Bell, which concluded a decade ago, describing her experience of enduring the worst type of verbal abuse you could ever imagine, including physical acts like hitting, throwing, and being dragged downstairs. "First, I would like to start out with saying I don't really care if anyone believes me, as this is my story and my life and something I went through," she narrated in the video. "It wasn't until recently that I actually realized that abuse is something that all women have to go through. When I started dating Drake, I was 16, I was homeschooled, I moved in with him, I was singing. It wasn't until about a year when the verbal abuse started." She recounted a specific incident where Bell dragged her down the stairs of their Los Feliz home, which she described as a pinnacle moment. "My face hit every step on the way down. I have photos of this," she claimed. Additionally, Lingafelt shared private conversations with other women who alleged similar experiences with Bell. One friend, whom Lingafelt cited as a witness, recalled the fights and instances when the police were called. A TikTok video displays a dialogue between Lingafelt and another former girlfriend of Bell, Peyton Lopachin. The message begins with, "I was Drake's girlfriend for 5 years after you." It continues, "I will stand by your side and back you up as I went through the same horrible verbal, physical, and mental abuse." In response to these allegations, Bell provided a statement to Variety, acknowledging that Lingafelt had reached out to him for financial assistance during a difficult period last year. "I do not know if today's behavior is some kind of misguided quest for more money or attention," he said in the statement, "but I cannot and will not allow these offensive and defamatory allegations to go unchallenged, and I am reviewing my legal options." The latest and possibly most bizarre sort of controversy Bell found himself in happened as recently as April of just last year, 2023. Bell was initially labeled as missing and endangered in a statement released by the Daytona Beach Police Department via a Facebook post on Thursday morning. When approached by Variety for additional details, the police did not offer any further information, nor did Bell's manager promptly reply to a request for commentary. The initial police report disclosed that Bell, legally named Jared Drake Bell, was observed driving a 2022 gray BMW with his most recent known whereabouts possibly near Mainland High School shortly before 9 p.m. The Daytona Beach police solicited information from the public regarding Bell's location. On the same day, the Daytona Beach Police Department confirmed that the actor was found to be safe and had made contact with law enforcement officials. Bell later commented on the incident on Thursday, taking to Twitter to express his surprise at the situation with humor. "You leave your phone in the car and don't answer for the night, and this?" accompanied by a laughing emoji. Understanding the details of Drake's childhood experiences at Nickelodeon, which likely represent just a fraction of a much larger issue, offers some context for his later actions. It's a vivid illustration of the adage, hurt people hurt people. While this in no way excuses any harmful behaviors or misdeeds, it sheds light on a distressing truth. Perhaps more disheartening is the realization that there are many more victims out there, extending beyond Drake Bell and not confined solely to Nickelodeon. It is hoped that through documentaries and the voices of victims coming moving forward, we can strive towards creating a future that is safer, more secure, and more trustworthy. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video.
Hurt people, hurt people. That's literally what I was thinking that entire time.
And subscribe.
I don't know if necessarily the allegations against Cuz is true, even though it was multiple women. It possibly could, because man, you just never know, bro. You just never know. But there's a lot more to this shit. I would have thought this video would have went a little bit more in depth about Nickelodeon instead of bullshit with his girlfriend. But you know, nonetheless, it was still very interesting to hear, because what they were doing to them poor kids in Nickelodeon, while they were just trying to do what they wanted to do and just be on TV and just still live their life to be kids. Y'all ruined it. Y'all ruined them. Sad. But man, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning into this video, man. We got some more shit coming soon, man. Stay tuned. Appreciate y'all love and support, man. We out this bitch.
Don't really trust shit. People say trust not worthful, like you gotta show me now. I'm with the gang, you went to the top now. To the top now.